I've been hit. I don't see anything. That was way too much damage for a normal skeleton. Huh? That arrow came from above. What is that thing? I need to hurry get my stuff before it despawns. Who was that? Wait, this place looks familiar. I've been here before. No, it couldn't be. It's not this place again. No, the last time I was here I couldn't escape. I couldn't break any blocks. I was there the last time. Oh man, I can't end up over here again. No, not so soon. I was hoping I'd never end up in this place again. It's exactly the same as before. I can't escape. Wait, that sound. Who's there? Is that Enderman? I'm still trapped in here. I don't know how long it's been, but it feels like an eternity. I just hope that I can find a way to get out of here soon. Wait. Somebody's there. Is that Rain? I don't know who it is, but hopefully he sees me and can help me get out of here soon. I need to find a way to get him over here, but there's nothing that I can do from in here. If this opportunity slips by, then I'll be stuck in here for who knows how long. Come on. Yes. He's coming closer. That is Rain. Yes, that's Rain. Rain, over here. Just a little more. Yes, Rain, help, please. You don't know how glad I am to see you. Please, Rain, help me get out of here.
Come out. Are you okay?
Yes, I think so.
Oh my goodness, he was in here this entire time. Okay, so how long have you been in here?
I think I ended up in here after I was killed by someone when I found a strange platform in my area.
Really now? Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's just run. Go ahead. There's a portal upstairs.
Finally, I'm out of that place. If I hurry now, I may still be able to recover my items. Hopefully they haven't despawned yet. How much time has passed while I was trapped in there? It felt like an eternity to me. Okay, I'm on the other side. A bear? What's a bear doing here? Anyways, I can't afford to get sidetracked by anything right now. I need to move as quickly as I can. If I hurry, I may still be able to recover my items. What? There's snow. Is this the right place? Yes. There's that thing in the sky. This has to be the place. My items. Why is everything covered in snow? They're gone, just as I thought. But why is everything so different? What even is this thing? Could that be the cause? Why everything is covered in snow? This is insane. How is this even possible? I need to get out of here as fast as I can. I must be losing my mind. This makes no sense. How could the place have changed so much while I was gone? I don't know what to think. This isn't the right place to be right now. I need to get out of here. Since I wasn't able to recover my items in time before they despawned, I'll need to start from scratch again. In order to do that, I'm hoping that... Wait. Is this the same bear from before? But how did he get here? He must have traveled through the portal from the other side and ended up in here. Poor guy. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm hoping that my... What's up with this guy? Damn, that face though. I don't know if I consider him cute or ugly. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm hoping I made a few diamonds from my potion shop. If yes, then I'll be able to use those to buy some books from Rain's bookstore and make some new diamond gear. So let's cross our fingers and hope that we at least made a few diamonds from sales. If not, then I don't know what I'll do. I guess I'll have to use some diamonds that I was already holding on to before. But let's pray that we actually did make some sales and it doesn't have to come to that. So let's see. Yes, we have one diamond here from Splash Potion of Fire Resistance. Yay! Now let's see. We have one over here from Water Breathing. No luck here. None here. None here. That's unfortunate. Wow! I wasn't expecting that. We have a full shulker box full of diamonds. I was already getting a bit discouraged from the previous boxes, thinking that we didn't make as much sales, but this will do. This will definitely be enough. And here we have 2 diamonds. Okay guys, I think this will be enough for us to be able to craft some new armor and gear. So let's head over to Rain's bookstore and see what we can do. So before heading over to Rain's bookstore just yet, I decided to stop here at Captain Crunch's ship to see if I made any diamonds from sea pickles. And it seems we're in luck. We have 2 diamonds right over here. Now let's see if we made any from dried kelp blocks. And that doesn't seem to be the case, but that's okay. Any diamonds at this point will be helpful because we need as much as we can. So now let's head over to Rain's bookstore for real this time. I'm here now, so now let's see. What do we need? What do we need? So after much careful thinking on what I wanted to spend my diamonds on, I finally gotten all I need and now I can go home. There's Rain. He must have come here to do a few shopping of his own. Seems he's heading over to the rocket store. While I'm here on Spawn Island already, it may not be a bad idea to get some of that as well. So it turns out that the diamonds that I made from my potion shop was not enough. It was far from enough actually. I had to use some of the diamonds that I was holding on to already for me to get back my items. But as you can see, I'm fully geared up back now. I have all my weapons and tools here with right enchantments, and so as my armor. So yeah, I'm brand as new and I'm ready to go. But man, I can't believe how much this place has changed. This is really happening, isn't it? I've taken some time to carefully think it through and I finally come to terms, or rather I finally come to give up and actually accept that this is how things are going to be from now on. Let's see how much my farms were affected by this change. No good. The water blocks are frozen solid. I'm not even sure if this thing works anymore. This is bad. I put so much time and effort into making this thing. Let's see how much damage has been caused to my iron golem farm as a result of this change. It doesn't seem like too much was affected, with the exception of the water block here being frozen. But I'm unsure if this will actually affect the productivity of the farm. Hopefully not. Let's check the chest and see if we have any drops. So it seems we have a few, but that could have been there already. My crops, they've been affected too. I guess every one of my farms that rely on water to operate has been affected. I'm so lost and confused right now. I don't know what to do. This place isn't even the same anymore. I feel like everything that I've worked towards has been taken away from me and now I'm empty. I think my only option right now is to head over to the base that I've been working on and start from scratch over there. I think for now that's my best option. I'll admit that I've been avoiding talking about what happened to us when we discovered that thing up in the sky. I guess I was just afraid of running into the blue guy and ending up in that place again. That I didn't want to have anything to do with him. But this needs to be talked about. Remember when we were killed over there? We caught a glimpse of that guy's name. I think that we need to relay this information to Rain. He'll know what to do. In fact, let me do so now. I just remembered that I soloed on all my invisibility potions from my potion shop. I'll need to refill the shop as soon as possible. Let me see if there's anything in these brewing stands that I can use. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Rain just saw my message. He's coming over now. That's good. That way I'll be able to tell him exactly what happened to me when I was killed.
Raskatron, hey!
Hey, over here.
There was something that you wanted to tell me?
Yeah, I have something to show you as well. So I don't know if you know, but there's a platform somewhere around the trees.
Alright.
So let's go over there so I can explain to you what happened when I was killed.
Okay, let's go. I know where it is. Maybe what you have to tell me will actually help explain certain things that are going on around here.
So before this entire place changed so much, I noticed this platform over here and I didn't know who put it here, and I was looking for iron so badly, so I decided to remove it, and while doing so I was shot by an arrow from above. That's when I looked up and I noticed that thing in the sky, and then that's when I was shot one more time by an arrow, which ultimately killed me.
What, really?
I didn't get to see who it was, but I did notice a name tag. It was Z something with numbers.
I don't think we have anyone on the realm with that name.
I don't remember what it was, but I saw R Steve or something like that.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, when I came here the first time and noticed this platform, I was coming from this direction here, and remember that guy I told you I saved from in LPT5's base a while back? He was here. I don't know what he was doing, but he ran in that direction there, and I chased after him as fast as possible. He looked very suspicious. He's been lurking around for a while, but does not have a name tag at all, which is strange to me. I didn't see any name on him, any Z something, but that does sound a bit familiar to me. And I've been thinking about it a while, and based on what I've figured out, that satellite thing up there was built by him, or the teleporting blue guy who I've been calling the visitant this entire time, as well as the next guy who is called Nameless. So my suggestion, to avoid any further problems and ending back in the suppression chamber, remove all these farms and all your important stuff from this area here.
Okay.
Then just move to your frozen ocean base, right?
Yes, you're right. I think I need to go to a safer place like my frozen ocean base, because both the blue guy and that guy you mentioned seem to have something going on over here, and they don't want me to interfere with it. So
and make sure you don't mess with anything over there, the platform or the satellite or anything like that, because I think I have a plan, and I bought some potions from your shop earlier. I have splash potions of invisibility here, and what I plan to do is actually use these to become invisible and stake out the area where he would come around, and that way I could try to get him without him knowing and escaping, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, anyway, while you go ahead and move over to your frozen ocean base, I know it's going to be a lot of work. I'll be, in the meantime, I'll be preparing to execute my plan. So I'll leave you to do that, and then I'll see you around, okay?
Alright, I'll get started on moving right away then. See you later, Rain.
Okay, later, bro.
So, the best course of action for us to take right now is to actually heed Rain's advice and start moving to our new base. The first thing that we'll have to do is take all the items from our old base, which will be quite a lot, and transport them over to our new base. I'll have to go through them to see what all I'd want to keep and what all I'd want to take with me, but for now I'll just take everything I have down to the ground. I recall mentioning in one of my previous episodes that an idea I had in mind in regards to my base was to create many smaller versions of the main central building that I already have built, and to have many farms scattered all around the place so as to give the place a factory-like industrial kind of look. And tearing down these farms reminded me that I always had it in mind that I was going to create bigger and better versions of these farms. So while it does sting a bit tearing them down like this, it's not the end of the world. I did put a bit of effort into making them, but I'm seeing this as an opportunity for me to actually go ahead and create those bigger, better, more efficient versions of these farms that I spoke of, and place them around my actual base where I'll be staying, so as to achieve that industrial-like theme that I'm aiming for. So this is just a transition between me leaving this area where it all started off for me, and me moving on to creating much bigger and better things in this world. This is a new beginning for me. I decided not to go ahead and destroy the iron golem farm just yet, because from what it seems, it doesn't appear to have been affected too much by the climate change of this area, and if I did decide to go ahead and destroy it, there would be no place for the villagers here to actually go. They would simply die, which is something I would like to avoid with all my power, because if there's one thing I've learned from my time in this world is that villagers do everything they can to help us, and I like to return that favor by doing everything I can in my power to protect them. So for now, the iron golem farm stays, and like I said before, it doesn't appear to have been affected too much. It's actually working quite fine. I have decided that the ice farm you see behind me will also stay here, because, well, it is an ice farm and an icy environment is exactly where it should be. So yeah, that will stay here for now. But other than that, I've transported everything that I'd want to take with me to my new base, and I've also brought along this thick boy with me traveling in this canoe, Beer. For now, he'll have to stay in his canoe until I can find a better place to put him. Upstairs, I have chests with all the items that I wanted to keep. If I can just take off so that I can show you. There we go. I even brought along my companion Ghost. And as you can see here, I have somewhat of a chest monster going on. This will eventually be cleared up, but for now, this will have to do. But moving on, I've already decided what I want to dedicate one of the smaller buildings that I mentioned before. Since the potion shop is going to be one of my main sources of income, sources of diamonds from here on out, I decided that it'd be a good idea for me to create a more efficient way of making potions. So if you haven't guessed it already, that's right, I've dedicated one of the smaller buildings to a potion making machine. I'm currently at my ice farm harvesting some ice blocks so that I can use to help improve the terrain around my base a little, and also to create the land where the building which will house my potion brewing machine will actually be built on. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay here and grind a bit and collect a few stacks so that I can use for that purpose. Okay guys, I've come up with the basic design that I want to use for the smaller buildings that I'm going to construct around my base. It will look something like this. As you can see, there are areas extending out into the ocean, and this area here is where I'm going to build a platform where I'm going to build the building. This is just a skeleton. If you follow me to this side, this is what it looks like. As you can see, the insides are filled with sand terracotta, and this area over here is where I'm going to build a platform. So let's go ahead and do that on my first ever time lapse. Yay! Alright guys, this is what the end result looks like. I have to say, I really like how it's coming along so far. Why don't we go ahead and take an aerial view of this thing. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I really like how it looks. It really does look like a smaller version of the main building. I even use light grey stained glass as well. If you look inside, you will notice that there is plenty of space to put whatever it is that I want to put in these smaller buildings. The only thing that's left for me to do is to go ahead, climb up on these scaffoldings and place down some sea lanterns where these glass blocks are. Just like this. Now that I'm done with the actual building itself, what I gotta do now is to create the actual brewing machines. So let's head on over inside. I already have 2 blocks here to guide me, so let's get started. Okay guys, I'm all done. All that's left for me to do is to add the finishing touches, which is to place down these stone buttons over here, and then go ahead and take these oak signs and place them down over here. On these signs is where I'll be writing which potions goes in which module. Why don't we go ahead and take this thing out for a test run. Okay guys, the way this potion brewing machine works is quite simple. In this shulker box over here we have a bunch of water bottles which is being filtered into this brewing stand via this hopper over here. In these droppers we have the basic materials for whatever potion it is that you're working with. And then if you go ahead and press this button, then all those items will be channeled down into the brewing stand. So let's go ahead and give it a test. If we press this button, and if this thing is working, then there should be another wart in this brewing stand at the moment. Yes, there is one, meaning that this thing is working so far. And if we look into this hopper over here, we will see the lineup of the rest of the materials. Yes, everything's in line, so this thing is working. Okay, these last 3 bottles are all I need to complete a full shulker box of invisibility potions. So now all I gotta do is take these bad boys over to Spawn Island. If I fly over in this direction, I should reach there. So let's go ahead and do that. I hope I don't get lost because I've never actually flew to Spawn Island before. Hey guys, guess what? The one thing I said I didn't want to happen happened. I got lost. I should have just went through the nether